Welcome, folks. Let's go. It is the 28th, impromptu. I know I do these things out of order. Don't really have a set plan or set time, I should say. I was in the zone today and I'm like, I'm just going to make some calls and why not just do it online, right? So let's get right into it. Let me just go ahead and do this. I want to see who's on right now. Let me know who you are. That would be pretty cool. Where you're from, what you up to. Sam, how you doing? All right, let's see here. Let me show this up here. We got Sam, we got Jared. Hopefully this is much better, guys, than the other day. I am here at a coffee shop out in LA. All right, perfect. I just turned on a different microphone. How is this, guys, by the way? Are you guys hearing the background music? Because if you are, I don't want that. I don't want this channel to get shut down. Let me know. Guys, by the way, today is going to be a good day because today is the first day of my first deal of the year. And it's already been funded, or the money has been wired, I should say. That said, the title company that we're using, they do need the original docs, which was overnighted. So, money's already in escrow. That should get released hopefully by the end of day today. It's not that big of an assignment fee. It is in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's actually the deal that I reviewed on Monday. And so we only got a $5,000 assignment fee on it. Had my dispo partner, Brittany, Shahuba, Danielle, and Artie. Shout out to those gals. I call them my pit bulls because they're just at it all day and every day. All right, let me just change back to the AirPods. 1 second, guys. All right, it's that better. Hopefully, there's a better microphone here. Um, so back to Brittany and all of them. And I know Brittany just created her own YouTube channel. You guys follow her. She's absolutely amazing. She's dropping dimes every time she gets on live. And one thing I absolutely love about the ladies is they're just like pit bulls. They just pound the phones, call all buyers. They don't give up until I tell them to, which sometimes like, guys, it's okay. Move on to the next deal. That being said, I never have to worry about those gals protecting my margins. They don't come to me with the first offer. I know when they come to me with a price, that's usually the third offer that they've gone out of the buyer. So that means they've already walked them up. So then now I know how to adjust on my end with the seller. So great folks, you guys should definitely use them. She does all, not, I don't want to say all Rita, but she does probably about 95% of my deals. There are other dispo houses within TU, and some of them are very strong in some areas across the country. So depending on where I lock up the deal, I tend to go with the dispo that has the VIP buyers in that area. That being said, my go-to really are Brittany for the dispo. My boy Claude, he is the end buyer, so I do send him deals, and if it's something that he feels would be great for him, then I do my deal with him that way. So let's rock and roll. Um, I'm just gonna make some calls, guys. So, and also since I am at the coffee shop here, I am working off of single screen. So if you guys ask something, just bear with me if I don't get right to you, because I'm moving multiple screens here. Am I planning to do my own dispo in the future? At some point, I might. I might do it from time to time just so that I can start getting used to the dispo side. That being said, I really just want to focus on acquisition. You guys have heard me say this multiple times. Um, Opening a wholesaling business is like opening a liquor store. I just want to put products on the shelves and I just want to focus on doing that. So once I have plenty of products on the shelves. Then from time to time, I will dispo. But I usually do just give myself a few days, and if I don't get any bites, I send it to the split team. What leads am I calling today? Right now, I actually bought quite a bit yesterday from Speed to Lead. So I'm going to do that right now. And then we'll adjust as we go. So let's see what we got. Also, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this today is because the last few days I've been having some hangers of seller calls and I wasn't recording because I was just focused on getting the contract. And so I was like, oh man, that would have been great. This would have been great. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get on this. So enough with me talking. Let's make some calls. Oh, hold on for a second. I forgot to share my screen. You guys are not going to hear us. All right, perfect. Jared, both. Yesterday, I definitely bought it with a discount because they had the win 80 and the spin 100. They're doing this for like 20 days straight. So every day, guys, look
Hello.
out. Yes, hello, Mr. Speaker Ron.
Yeah, this is Ron.
Hey, Ron, good morning. My name is Caesar, and I'm actually just calling about your property on West Beach Avenue. Sounds like you might have spoken with one of my referral partners a few days ago. Just want to see if you're still looking to sell this property.
Well, yeah, but I just got it back. I said it was in litigation. I told her I could barely understand her, but I said, yeah, in the next couple, 2, 3 weeks, maybe we could hook up and meet or whatever, or you can they thrashed the house. They totally thrashed the fucking house.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. You had bad tenants, huh?
Yeah, you know how people, you're in the business. You know how people are. They'll thrash it. I don't know what their benefit of that doing, and then you can try to sue them, but it doesn't do you any good because you're not going to get the fucking money from them.
Exactly,
It,
exactly. You're just bleeding out.
yeah. So yeah, I'd like to keep my number. Let me have your number, and when I get it um, kind of like put back together, maybe you can look at it and see what you want to offer me as is, or after I get it all cleaned up. They fucking tore the cabinets out. They did, yeah, took some drywall off. It's pretty crazy.
Ah, jeez. How long ago was this?
It's been going on for 2.5 years. I just got the house back. In fact, I'm going to probably go down there this weekend. But yeah, it was just, yeah, it is what it is. I'm sure you
Oh my
ran across these
gosh.
situations before.
Oh man, I have a friend out in LA, and with everything that happened with COVID and how LA had it set up, I mean, she had two tenants like owing her 70 grand a piece. Couldn't do anything about it, you know?
Yeah,
Luckily they didn't trash the place, but just like what you said, it's like want to take them to court, but like what's the point? Like she wants to do it just out of principle, but as far as financial goes, like, is it even worth it,
yeah,
Sucks.
that's exactly right. It's not, it's not worth it. I even talked to my attorney. It cost me, basically $30,000 to get them off. See, what they did is it went from the house into the back property because it's they're 50 foot by 100 foot lots. And so
Mm-hmm.
there's zone commercial inside the city because they're inside the city limits of Hermiston. So they are commercial pieces of property. The one I have a house on. The other one was just a piece of property. But like I
Mm-hmm.
remodeled it like 4.5, 5 years ago and made it really pretty, everything nice. The yard was great. And then after 4.5 years, they just totally, it is what it is.
Ah,
But I'd like to get your phone number and call you when I get this all situated, if you don't mind.
yeah, absolutely, my friend. And by the way, the person that you talked to before, just to let you know, like I said, it's a referral partner. So I buy my leads. I am a private investor just like you. And, I am my own guy. I make my own decisions. So I'm pretty straightforward, man. At the end of the day, I feel you. You and I are the same. I
Yeah.
want to make sure you cash out on these. That being said, I just also need to make sure that it's fair for my business as well.
Oh,
Um,
totally. I totally agree with you there. I know what you're saying. It's just, is it, what I'm trying to say, is it worth what I'm trying to say to you, is it worth me to go fix it up and I might have to dump $50,000 to get something more out of it? Or maybe I should dump it as what it is. I mean, it's insured for $200,000. I mean, that's
Mm.
just they're from Safeco. It's two hundred
Yeah,
thousand
yeah,
dollars.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, why don't you give me let me get your name and number, and I'll call you. I'll give me 2 or 3 weeks, and I'll get back with you, and then we can talk more. How's that sound? What is your first name? I'm sorry.
Yeah, my first name is Caesar. Caesar, just like the pizza or the salad, whatever you like better.
I got you. Caesar. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what's your phone number, sir?
Yeah, 415-579-3026. And by the way, just to let you know, I mean, I can definitely help you out here, be your easy button, Ron. Whether I'm your ed buyer or if I can just help you out with my other fellow investors. At the end of the
Sure.
day, man, yeah, we will buy it. I will buy it as is, and so is any of my friends. You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to clean anything. I mean, if you go over there and just go, all right, I don't even want to touch this.
Well, that's
Let's
exactly
let's
what I
make some
want to do.
business. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what I want to do, Caesar. Like I said, I was just walking out the door, but let me get back with you like in a week or so, or 2 weeks, and we can discuss this, more further. Because like I said, I was just walking out the door. I got a friend I have to take to the hospital and stuff. So
Oh
so
man,
let me
sorry
just
to.
get back with you in a couple, like I said, a week or two, or maybe in a couple days. But let me get this all, because like I said, I finally got the fuckers out of the house and off the property. And like I said, they got motorhome and shit on the fucking back property. And I got a friend that is in Pendleton, and a friend of a friend basically says talk to him, and he says they might just take the trailers and all that shit off the property for free because he's like a Stanford son guy. You know what I'm saying? He collects
Yeah,
shit and then
yep.
he sells.
Yep,
But
yep.
okay,
Well,
let me get
brother,
back with you.
if you don't mind, man, I will just send you a text from time to time between now, like in the next couple of weeks, maybe like every other day. I just want to stay top of mind for you because I know you're going to get bombarded with a bunch of phone
Oh, I
calls.
understand.
And then also, just to let you know, man, I've been doing this for quite some time. I've got a network, I've got processes. I actually even have a YouTube channel. So I'll send you like one of my videos where I was able to help out a fellow investor like yourself out of New York. And I was able to, get his property off his hand like in 7 days.
Okay, well,
So
I'm going to give you I'm going to give you my cell number because this is a landline. What you called me on right now, that's a landline. It's probably hard for you to understand that, but I live way up in the mountains in Washington, in the Chelan
yeah,
area.
yeah, yeah.
So,
I got you.
so I'll,
All right. I just want to repeat that 509-733-8185. All right, brother. Okay. All right. Bye. Yep. All right, guys, that was a good one. This is going to be a great one. Dude, I don't know why no one bought it yesterday. And I know why, because it's in Oregon, right? You can't wholesale in Oregon. That being said, I've got a licensed wholesaler in Oregon within titanium, Garen Castle. So we can make this happen. We just got to make sure that we're able to solve the seller's problem first and foremost. And we want to make sure um, want to make sure that it makes sense for the end buyer. And it sounds like he's a very reasonable guy. So we've got a few things here. If I'm able to listen to my call recordings. Wait, what is going on here, guys? JT, what did you say here? I'm able to listen to my call recordings with sellers. How can I sharpen my skills by listening to that call again? Bro, just for me, I like to listen both ways. One, I like to listen to it with my eyes closed. Two, I like to listen to it just watching, but have it muted because I want to see how my energy is, what I missed. Was I paying attention? Was I too busy comping? Like literally, when I listen to my calls, I don't just listen to my calls, but I look at like what was I doing at that very moment. That being said, JT, you can hop on my dude, call review Mondays. What's up? Why don't you hop on my channel next Monday? You're the guest. Review your send me one of your calls. We'll review it together. We'll go with it line per line, see where you were great and where the room for improvement is. Randy, my man, I haven't talked to you in a while. Randy, how's everything going? I know you and your wife been traveling across the country. I'm so jealous, man, because I definitely want to do that. Get a van conversion and just do this on the road. Wait, did I not mute him when he said his phone number? Oh man, I thought I did. Dan, that's right. Garen is the man out of Oregon. Guys, for anyone that's watching, um, out in Oregon, we have Garen Castle within Titanium. He is a licensed wholesaler. He actually paid for it to get his license. So guys, if you have any deals in Oregon, send them our way. We'll take care of it. It's got to make sense though. Oh, I did say the number out loud, huh? Oh, what an idiot. Well, folks, I think y'all are all trustworthy. Hopefully, I don't have anyone that's new that I cannot trust in here. Uh, but yeah, everything in Georgia, right? You're in Georgia? Oh, dude. Randy, are you gonna go see Joey? Joey and Jacob Zawacki? They're out in Macon, Georgia. Oh, yeah, Jared, I know I screwed up. Um, Let me make a note on this, guys. Let me just uh tenants trashed its place. Yeah, this is gonna be a fire lead. Uh, how do I add another number in here? Oh, there it is. All right, folks. This is just gonna take me a little bit while because I'm gonna forget this. Again, you can still wholesale there at their title companies that will close, but it fell through because the buyer backed out last minute due to foundation issues. Bro, what's going on with that one, Rita? Can you still get it back under contract? And if you can, let's get it done. I mean, at the end of the day, we just got to get it at the right price. Face. Oh, got it. All right, folks, let's go. Let's do this. What's coupon club discount for today? Jared, I don't know that yet. I know they're going to go live later. So once they go live, they'll mention it. Usually it's about win 80, win 90, spin 100. Usually it's somewhere those or loyal 80, loyal 90. But I'll text you guys. I'll text you and Donovan as soon as I hear from them. Let's see. What did you say here, Vincent? Found out about you through RJ. Looking forward to growing and learning. I'm a full-time investor wholesaler in Houston. Oh, nice, man. What part of SoCal are you from? I'm actually in SoCal right now. I grew up in San Diego myself. Rita. All right. In your experience, how is Dispo? I canceled like 4 deals past 2 weeks. I'm closing 30 to 40% of all contracts. So here's the thing, Rita. Don't know how new you are. But if you're new and you're nationwide, about 30, 40% is about right. I think you should be anywhere between 50 to 70% contract to close ratio. But if you're new, and once again, you're nationwide, that means you're miles wide and literally half an inch deep. Yes, it's going to happen. Why? Because you're pretty much buying these sight unseen, right? Getting under contract, you don't have the pictures, you don't have anything. There's so many variables. The ARV can be wrong. The rehab cost can be wrong. The seller could have lied about the condition. The buyers are going to beat you up. There are certain market conditions that you just cannot see through the computer screen in the 15, 20, 30 minutes that you're talking to the seller. There are so many variables, right? And so one thing I always tell folks is that when you're doing this nationwide, just be prepared that 90% of the time you're going to have to go through renegotiation. And the reason being is think about it. If all of these guys from LA, all the realtors selling LA mansions, New York realtors and New York penthouses, on the reality TV shows, if they're always renegotiating on price on beautiful new built, newly remodeled homes, what makes you think, when I say you, Rita, I don't mean you, okay? But what makes you guys think that you wouldn't have to renegotiate a shit box in a market that you have no idea about and you're very new in comping and underwriting, right? So just be prepared on that. And so as you get better at renegotiation, as you get better at the little nuances between acquisition and dispo, those numbers should start to climb up. And as you get better in underwriting, and comping, especially once you go, hey, now I know about this market. So those contracts that you have canceled, you should have learned something about each one of those markets. And if you didn't, then go back to those and see what you learned from there. Like every canceled contract is a learned lesson, and that's how you find a win in those canceled contracts. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. I think I might have answered this. Yep, I did. Cool. Good old IE, Inland Empire, 909. Let's go. All right, what are we doing next here? Talk to that guy. All right, let's talk to this guy. Go forward. By the way, how's my connection, guys? Has it been spotty or are we good? And you guys hearing that phone ring, right? Just want to make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Yep. Dude, I'm absolutely loving this. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, may I speak with David?
Yeah?
David, good morning. My name is Caesar, just calling about your property on Lovers Lane out in
Yeah?
Florida. Yeah, are you by any chance still looking to sell that property?
Say that again?
Are you by any chance still looking to sell that property?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, great, man. I'm glad I called. How much you looking to get for it?
40?
40? Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah?
Great. All right, man. I'm pulling this up right now. Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on?
What do you mean?
Anything and anything you can tell me about the property, that would be great.
I got it's a trailer on it, but I was remodeling the inside of the trailer, but I got sick and I couldn't do it anymore. And the inside's in pretty bad shape, but it's got a good tin roof over it. It's a good solid trailer. It's on an acre of land. It got septic and a well on it. It's a little bit growed up right now because I've been sick and ain't been able to take care of it.
Oh man, sorry to hear that, brother. Are you doing okay or
I'm in hospice care and I'm staying in town with my girlfriend right now.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, I've
All right,
been up
man.
here for a while.
Well, brother, whether we do a deal or not, I just want to tell you, man, I'll be sending you good healing vibes. I'll add you to my prayers, bro. Just want to make sure you're okay, you know? I always say I'm a human being first versus an investor.
Okay.
Um, so that being said, you said it's pretty much a full gut at this moment. Is that right? Did I hear you correctly?
Say that again?
Did you say it's a full gut at this moment?
Turn the TV down. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me turn my TV down so I can hear you. Use this thing, baby. Give me here, baby. Okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. You said that it's gutted right now. Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it. Okay. And how long has it been gutted or how long has it been vacant for?
It's been gutted for a while.
What's a while, like a few years or
About, half a year.
okay. About half a year. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, and I know you said you're here with your girl in your hospice right now. If we were to do something here, like what's the ideal timeline, ideal solution for you?
What do you mean?
How quick would you want to close? Do you have things still in there? Like, I
I,
just want
I
to make sure
take
that you're convenient
I
for
take
you.
40 cash for it, straight up.
40K. All right. And do you still have other things in there that you need to take out, or is it pretty much
Yeah,
ready to be?
I got a few things in the yard that I need to take out.
Got it. Okay. So if we close on this, I don't know, between middle of February or the end of February, is that something that would work out for you?
In February, you said?
Yeah, like between middle or the end of February, like in the next 14 to 30 days. Is that a
Yeah,
good timeline for you?
I could have my stuff moved out while the stuff moved out.
Gotcha. Okay. And I just want to make sure, is this like a two bedroom, two bathroom, 672?
It used to be a 3 bedroom, but like I said, we took it out and I was just making it 1 bedroom and big bathroom in the back
Mm-hmm.
and the kitchen and living room. But
Got it. Got it.
it can still be turned into a 3 bedroom if you wanted it back like that. You know what I mean?
So it can be turned into a three bedroom, one bath. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it could be because it was a 3 bedroom, full bath, and just the bathroom in one end.
Got it. Okay. And okay. So I can make that happen. So it's a full gut. Oh, well, let me ask you, man. I definitely want to help you out as much as I can here. And I also got to be fair to my business. So let me ask you this. I mean, if I can close on this, like I said, in the next 14 to 30 days, I'll pay all the closing costs. So no realtor fees for you, no money out of your pocket. The only thing you'll be responsible for are any prorated taxes, utilities, right? Other than that, I'm paying for everything, and I'll buy it as is, so you don't have to fix anything anymore. Pretty much just take whatever you want to take, and whatever you don't want, just leave there so I can take care of it. I mean, what's the best price that you can think you can do here?
40 is what I really want.
Uh,
I really wanted 50, but I can take down to 40. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Now, quick question for you, man. If I fix this up, how much do you think I can sell it for in the market?
Well, where I'm at where the property's at right now, it's fixing a boom out there.
Mm-hmm.
They fixing to put a Walmart and all that out there. So it's a prime spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Well, I'm just looking at the properties in the area and like the mobile homes that are selling.
Yeah.
Some of them are like most of them are like three bedroom, two bathroom. Um, I'm not that far off from your number. I was just hoping if we can make something happen here where I can close quick and I can help you out, put some money in your pocket. I mean, is there any way we can get this like in the 30s, the low 30s?
Uh, let me see. Let me take a second. I got to stick at 40, buddy. I'm sorry about that.
No, you don't have to apologize, man. It's your
That,
house, your
that's
decision.
that's about what I can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, how
Yeah.
much?
Cause
Just
there
curious,
ain't
how
no.
much? I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's paid for. It ain't nothing, no lien, nothing on it.
There's no lien on it.
Nothing. It's paid.
Okay.
I work hard for that bad boy by myself.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know. Now, quick question for you, man, and then I'll make my decision here. How much do you think I need to sink into this so that I can resell it?
Well, if it was me, I would take that trailer out, my old trailer out, and put another trailer in there. You know what I mean? It's got a septic tank and well and all that in it.
It's got the septic tank
Powerful,
already, right? You said.
yeah, powerful and everything.
Okay. Yeah, I think I see what you're saying. And just put another one in there.
Yeah, that would be my bet. What I would do because, like I said, I got the whole inside store out,
Mm-hmm.
and I just started fixing them. I got one room kind of fixed up, the bedroom, and I was working on the bathroom and stuff, and I got sick.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So let me explain to you how my process works, just so that if we do business, at least you know how I do things. I always tell folks I'm no baker. I don't like to sugarcoat things, and that way we can manage expectations. So let's assume for a second that I do agree on that 40,000. If we agree on that 40, what I'll do is I'll send over a purchase agreement just saying, hey, I'm looking to purchase this at 40,000. We'll close on it before the end of February, right? And then once that is signed by both parties, by both you and I, what I will do then is I will go ahead and open title just to make sure title's clean. And
It's
then
clean.
yep. And by the way, the title company is there to protect you as a seller, and they're there to protect me as the buyer at the same time, you know? And then
Yeah,
after that, while we're going through the title search, just to let you know, whenever I buy properties outside of my market, I always partner with local investors. And the reason why I do that, sir, is because I always want to make sure I have a set of eyes on my projects at all times. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So while we're doing the title search, I'm actually going to be sending my boots on the ground, my local partners, just to make sure we're able to see the property, and then we're going to figure out whether we're going to salvage it or tear it down and build a new one.
yeah,
Um, Assuming everything makes sense and where my numbers are as far as what we can resell it for, we should be good to go with that number. If for some reason anything changes, I will let you know as soon as possible. Because at the end of the day, I like to move fast and I want to make sure you get paid so that I can get paid. You know what I mean?
yeah. I understand.
All
Look,
right.
I was on an acre. It's an acre of land, and half of it's cleared, and half of it ain't. In
Say that
other
again.
words, I
Half of it,
got
half
half of
half of it's cleared
half
and
of
half of it's
it's
not.
then, huh?
Did you say half of it is cleared and half of it is not?
Yeah, half of it's wooded and half of it's cleared.
Okay.
I need to raise cows back in the back side of it
Gotcha.
where the trees
Gotcha.
are. Yeah.
All right.
It kind of got away from because like I said, I got sick, the yard growed up and all that. I got a piece of the camper I had I was going to fix up too, but I never did get around to it, you know what I mean? But I could have that moved out, you know what I'm
Yep. Absolutely.
saying? Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we do this? What is Oh man, that 40 is just like right on the top end. I was really hoping we can do like 35. You sure you have no room at least just a little bit? Make me feel like I'm winning a little something here.
Not really, because like I said, it's in a prime spot. All I have to do is hang on to it and it'll go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. All right, man.
Yeah.
Well, David, I really like you, man. You've been pretty straightforward with me, and I always tell folks the type of deals that I love to do are the ones when I'm able to help someone out. And it sounds like that 40,000 can really help you out with your
Yeah,
situation.
40,000 will really help me out because, I need it because I'm sick.
Yeah. No, I understand, man.
Plus,
And my
plus,
dad was
'cause
in the
like I
same
said,
situation.
I was going to sell it for 50,000, but I come down 10, you know what I'm saying?
Well, my friend, you just made me feel good. At least I saved 10,000, huh? David, I don't know if you know, but I'm quite a bit of a jokester, so I'm just trying to make you laugh, man. Um, absolutely. That's all we can do in life, man. You know what I mean? Is just laugh because anything else is outside of our control. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's
Almost 40 years. You
30
know what I mean?
years, man. That's
Yeah.
quite a bit of memories you got there, huh?
It's a 1960 something trailer, but it's as solid as could be because when I moved out there, I bought me a tin roof and put a brand new tin roof on it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got a double roof on my that trailer.
And you stay there during hurricanes and all.
And yeah, I never when the hurricanes and stuff came, I never left my place. But you
Oh,
know,
I was gonna ask you, was this like damaged by the hurricane? Are there like mold and shit in there or what?
huh? Say
I'm
that
just saying,
again.
was this damaged by any of the hurricanes the last few years or
Oh
no?
no damage at all, buddy.
None.
Hey, every now all you could hear when that wind hit was sometimes you can hear the side of the trailer rattle. Woo 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 woo. That tin on the side outside, but nothing never tore up.
Underneath the train.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
What was she saying underneath what?
She said it didn't even miss underneath the trailer up.
Got it,
No,
got it.
I think it was the train. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought he knows the tin was sliding on it.
Damn, that was a fast job.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
So David, let me ask you.
like I said, it's a good solid trailer.
I
Like I
like it. All
said,
right.
I had siding on it, you know, metal skin all the way around the bottom of it and all that. It was all nice. Then when I
David,
started working on it, I started taking the tin off the bottom of it so I could work on it. You know what I mean?
David, are you David, are you sure you're in the hospice, man? Because you're doing a hell of a job selling this trailer to me. You're better than most of my salespeople. My man, my man. Well, David, what is your email address? What is your email address? You don't have an email. Does your girlfriend have an email address? And what is that, sir? Yeah, what is it? Just so that I can send over the agreement to you. Hello? Yes, sir. How are you doing? What is your name, sir? Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Uh-huh. All right, let me just repeat that. Is that just his first name, last name, 346 at gmail.com? And that's David Layfield, right? Layfele. Field, Field. Okay. 346 at gmail.com. And sir, what is your name? Joseph? Did I hear you correctly? All right, Joseph, if you don't mind, if you can just stay on the phone with us. I always want to protect our folks because I lost my dad 2 years ago, and my mom still alive. And so, if you don't mind, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send over the agreement right now. So if you can stay on the phone with us, so I can quickly go over it with you guys, so you understand what's going on, that would be great. Would that be okay with you?
Well, I'm fixing to have to go to work, so that's what I'll. Yeah, my ride's here to go take me to work now. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I can text it to him too. So if
Okay.
you guys can open it while it'll take me like literally 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, just bear with me.
Go out there and look at what y'all got going on. Okay. All right. And y'all serious? Y'all
What you doing, Joe?
Y'all want that thing done?
I was just wondering.
Trying to get that shit done. Oh, I don't play.
Joey,
And I don't take advantage of nobody.
What you doing?
I'm right.
You're supposed to be sending the thing that you see your email to open up. That's it.
you say hello?
He's still on the line. Yeah, he's still on there.
Okay, did I help you?
Hey, David, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do right now, David. I'm gonna go ahead and send over the agreement to you right now. So if you don't
Yeah.
mind, just bear with me. It'll take me like literally 1 minute to do. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
And then what I can do is I can also text it to you so you can open it there. It'd be a lot easier.
Okay.
So just bear with me, okay?
Okay.
How's everything going, by the way, man? Are you still at the hospice with your girl, or what's the situation there?
Yeah, I'm still in hospice care, but I'm trying. I'm not dying. They're here to help me get well.
Oh,
That
that's beautiful, man. Oh, dude, what the heck happened? Oh, what a dummy. Guys, can you guys still hear me? Um, I need to call this guy back. I fucked up. David.
Hello.
Mr. David, it's Caesar. Sorry, our call dropped there for a second.
okay.
Just bear with me. I'm almost done here.
All right.
You were saying, so if you don't mind me asking, and if it's too much, please, you don't need to answer, but what happened to you, man? You said that they're taking care of you, trying to get you better. What's going on?
I was put in the hospital last month, and I couldn't go to the bathroom. I couldn't pee.
Uh-huh.
So they cathetered me, and then they sent me home with a catheter in me. And I was supposed to have it taken out in a couple of days, and it wound up staying in me for a whole month, and it gave me kidney infection and the prostate problem, and then I caught pneumonia on top of that.
Oh, man.
And I got so weak, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
barely can get up out of bed and walk.
Wow.
So they send them therapy people and stuff like that to the house to help me out, help me and my girlfriend out to help take care of me.
Wonderful. Well, man,
And
I'm glad that you at least have
I
family.
just got home a couple of days ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you got people around you, man. These are the times when we need a village, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got all my buddies. I'm taking pictures with everybody that comes in. It kind of scared me to death, you know what I mean? 'Cause I'm in pretty bad shape. I got COPD and all that on top of everything. And
Man,
kidney problems. Now I got kidney problems. And Mayo Clinic just called me. They might help me with my loan.
Yeah.
So I got to get in shape before they would do anything for me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well,
So
I'll
it's
tell you,
gonna take.
man, this is
That's
very
that's
similar to
why
my dad.
that's why I'm really trying to sell my place for 50, but I go down for you for 40. That's about all I can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yep, absolutely. David, I just sent you the agreement both on your email and also on I sent to you via text. So if you want to open it, take a look at it, let me know if you have any questions. If not, just feel free to sign and I can at least get the ball rolling.
Like I said, when we come back,
Can you kind of tell me what it says? Because I don't know how to get to that stuff. Like I said, my nephew done
Oh,
left.
if you go on your phone, is your nephew still there?
Oh, hey, Joe, you still there? Yeah, come here and help me out again. Here, tell Joey what you need, buddy. Hello?
Hey, Joey, it's Caesar again, man. I just sent over the agreement to him via text message and email. So
Uh-huh.
if you can click on that text message I just sent, it'll pull up the agreement. And all the agreement says that we're looking to buy the property and close on it by the end of February, and then we're gonna do our due
What?
diligence between now and then.
All right. What number did you send it to? What number was it sent from?
I sent it from 415-579-3026.
All right, hang on. I'm looking for it.
No worries.
I don't see it. You sent it to his email or his message?
I did both. I did email and text message.
Okay, hang on, man. Let me check. Let me get off of here. And let's see, messages. You got one in your email, so hang on. Clear location purchase sales agency.
What was that? I'm sorry.
The email that came from Caesar's Loco Purchase Sales Agency or something like
Purchase
agreement.
sale agreement. Yeah, purchase sale agreement.
Okay,
Yes,
I
sir.
found it. I found it on email. View document.
Perfect. Yep. View documents.
All right. Click
Um,
on it. Hang on, it's popping up now. All right, I got it all paper. It says fill out. Start filling out.
yeah, if you do, just scroll all the way to the bottom. All he needs to do is sign and date it. And just to let you know, Joey,
Where it says
this is just
signature at,
for
right?
us. Yep, exactly.
Should not.
Accept and sign. Accept and signed it. Now the date. Let's see.
Yep.
28.
Stamp it today, and then and there should be like a blue flashing line that says finish.
It says finish. There you
Yep.
go. It's sent, successfully sent.
Yep.
I'm gonna give
That's
you back.
pretty much it.
I'm gonna give you back to him now.
All right,
there you go, David.
All right, buddy.
David, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna go down to
Yeah, I
All
hear
right,
you.
my friend. So off to the races we go. Like I told you earlier, just as far as the next steps go, I'm gonna open title and make sure title's clean. I do need to send my guys out there just to, just to be able to lay my eyes on there. What's
Yes,
access
sir.
gonna be like?
Huh?
What's access going to be like?
What's gonna be like?
Access, like how can we walk the property so we can just, take a look at the inside?
Just drive right up to it.
What was that?
Just drive right up on Lover's Lane.
Are the doors open or?
I think the back door might be open because it's a sliding glass door.
Back door, okay. Is there
Yeah,
any
I
way you
got a
can have like
padlock
one of
on the
your
front door. Huh?
is there any way you can is there any way you can have your family member make sure that it is open? Because I don't want to send my
Yeah,
guys out
yeah,
there and then it's
yeah,
locked.
yeah. When you gonna send somebody out, and I'll make sure it's open.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be either this weekend or next week. Just because I know my team is got a little bit busy closing on a few deals. But as soon as I can get someone in there, that would be great. They're not my employees; these are like third party contractors. third-party local investors. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to schedule those walkthroughs. One other question for you, sir, before I let you go. Do you by any chance have any pictures of the property just so that I can send it to my guys and make sure that they know what they're looking at? So when they do the walkthrough, they're in and out. They don't take too much of your time.
No, no, I don't think I got any pictures at all.
You don't have any pictures? Okay. Do you by any
No,
chance have any
I
family
ain't
members
one.
that can take some or no?
I ain't one of them people that takes pictures and stuff. I ain't, I ain't even got a picture of my wife, man.
I got you. I got you, man. I know. I know what you mean. Do you by any chance have any family members that can go there and take some pictures by any chance?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay. No problem. I can take care of it. I'll make sure my guys take the pictures. But I just need to make sure that the door's open so at least we can go in there and take a look at it.
Yeah. You got the address, right?
I do have the address. So is there any way you can have maybe Joey or any family members go over there and make sure the back door's open so that way
Yeah,
we can go ahead
I
and
can
send
do
someone over
that.
there?
Just let me know when you gonna go, and I have them open up.
Okay. I'll make sure we'll make it happen. All right, David. Hey, man, why don't you take care of yourself? Let me do this in the next couple of days, and then let's touch base probably towards the end of the week, and then let's see. I can schedule those walkthroughs and those pictures.
Oh,
Oh, one last question for you, Sarah. One last question, and I know you're getting better. Just in case I can't get a hold of you, is there another person I can get a hold of, like your girlfriend or Joey, just in case things come up and I just want to make sure I can get a hold of someone else. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to, the only reason I'm asking, man, is because I've done this many times and I've dealt with situations where someone's in the hospital and sometimes I can't get a hold of them for like 5, 7 days because something came up. So that's why I just wanted to have a second contact just in case. You know what I mean? You never know. Mm-hmm. All right, let me repeat that. 904-539. Oh, 529-9017. And what's her name? Cheryl. Sheryl. Cheryl. Okay. Let her know I'm gonna shoot her a quick text message just so that she can add me to her phone for now, just in case I ever have to reach out to her. She knows who I am. Oh, it'll be a house phone. Okay, no problem. At least I'll know. All right. Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. And if you can give Cheryl my phone number and my name, so that way, if I have to reach out to her, she at least know who I am. All right. Thank you, David. Hey, man, you take care. Sending you good healing vibes, and I'll definitely add you to my prayers tonight. All right. All right, sir. You have a good one. Bye bye. All right, folks. That is. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? Vincent. God. Um, yes, guys, if you really want your contract sent to contract signed ratio to go up, you really need to stay on the phone and go over the contract with them, whatever it is that you have to do. But, get on the phone with them and get it signed. Um, that being said, I'm not one of those guys that will strong arm someone. But if I just stay on the phone, explain the contract to them, overcome objections, are they all going to sign? No. But if I do that every single time, my contract sent to signed ratio will just skyrocket. So Stop sending contracts like your RJ or someone that has an assistant, a VA, a TC that's going to go over the contracts. If you don't have any of those, you go over the contracts. Uh, let's see. Vincent, looks like you said you have some questions. Yeah, let's do some recap. Let me know. Uh, what do we have? Elvin, where's the lead from? That one was speed to lead, and I got that last night. So what I do, guys, is I'll buy them like late night before I go to sleep. So in the morning, I just go and make phone calls. Yes, I do send it through my Go High Level account, which is Cycle Sales. That's the white label company that I use. Guys, Jake, who owns Cycle Sales, absolutely amazing. His customer service is top notch. If you want to take a look at how Cycle Sales work, let me drop my link. It would help your boy out. I don't get paid a whole lot on this, but it does help with just enough to maybe buy me a lead or two. So if I'm adding value and you're looking for a CRM, use my link. I'm dropping it on the chat, copy it, schedule a demo with him. He's not a hard sales guy. He'll literally show you what cycle sales is all about, and then it's up to you on whether you want to use them or not. What's pretty cool is that I can actually not only just email it to the seller, I can also send it via text. So you can see a lot of times people, it's a lot easier when they can open it on their phone versus having to find a laptop to open their email. Charlie, what did you say? Also, I would have never thought about second point of contact. Oh, absolutely, guys. Definitely do that, especially if it's an older person or if they're in a situation where they're in a hospice, whatever it is. Look, I do it not because I want to have a second contact and I want to get the deal across the finish line, but I do it genuinely because I care, right? Like, I want to protect myself. I don't want it to ever come back to me saying, "Hey, like you talked to my uncle and he's not in the right frame of mind." No, I want to protect everyone. Let's sit down with a family member, sir, ma'am. Sir, ma'am. I just sounded like a freaking VA there. Um, Sir, I just want to make sure that you're protected. Do you have a sibling, a child, a family member that can be part of our call? You guys do that. One, you're protecting yourself. Two, you're protecting the seller. Three, you're gaining a lot of confidence and credibility because you're not trying to pull a fast one on anyone, right? That's really just being a human being. Chris, what's up, buddy? Long time no talk, man. Is that essentially a land deal? It may be. It may be. So we'll see. It depends on how it looks. Do I have to go for a price drop later? Maybe. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But for me, it was worth it. With I saw a couple of properties that at 300,000. So like I just made my ARV at 200 or even 150, just slash it in half, and it still works at $40,000. So I'm looking to get about $20,000 assignment fee on this, assuming the ARV is correct. But I'm pretty confident since I slashed it by half. Vincent, who do you comp with? All right, perfect. So when you say who do I comp with, I use PropStream when I comp. I use PropStream, Zillow, Homes.com. I look at many different data points to make my decision. How do I dispo virtually? Within Titanium, we have multiple dispo powerhouses. All they do is dispo all day long. So whenever I get a contract like this, I send it over to my dispo guy, and then they do all the work. For this one, for Florida, I'm probably going to send it to Mr. Bombich, Adam, and Stephanie, the BNB, Dispo House. They're pretty strong in Florida. Or Mr. Braden. We'll see who will take it and go from there. Who are the boots on the ground? I can use investor boots, or I'm gonna go with NTU to see if there's anyone that lives nearby there. So that way I can get it free. I am very cheap. If anything, I might even get a DoorDash. I'll buy some food and then have the delivery driver tell them to keep the food. I'll double the tip, and I'll just have them take pictures, which would be less than investor boots. Uh, so yes, Go High Level is a CRM. Cycle Sales is a white label of Go High Level. You're ending or are you doing more calls? Good stuff, brother. Thanks, JT. That's a great question. I do have an 11 o'clock with speed to lead that I gotta do. So you know what? Okay, let's make another call. Let's see. We already got one contract signed. Let's go for another one. Let's go. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I know, man. Exactly. Ma'am, sir. Good morning, ma'am, sir. Sir, ma'am. That was pretty funny. So let's see here. Let me just text this guy. Clear. The rest of the day. All right. Dispose. It's gonna be recon getting picks. COE 223. I believe I made it to 23. Yeah. What's today? The 28th, guys, right? 128. Yep. PSA sign. Need to get picks. When, what else do we have here? Vincent, what's your question here? When do you dispo? Are you giving up 50% of the assignment fee? Yes, in some cases 50%, in some cases 30, in some cases 40%, depending on who's doing it and what type of relationship I have with the dispo team. Rodolfo, could you make a compilation of your best calls when you finish your 600? Yeah, I'll probably edit these or I'll have the AI do it. Guys, I absolutely love the live calls. The reason being is one, it's authentic, and two, I am lazy as I hate editing these things. And at this moment, for me, man, wholesaling is really my business. I'm doing this simply to provide content out there to help you guys learn and grow. As you know, in my channel, I always say grow together, inspire each other. That's really the main purpose of this channel. It's not to be a YouTuber or to gain a lot of following, although I am gaining some right now, which is a blessing. Um, that being said, I'm not spending any money to have a social media guy to do the editing and so forth. And that's why I love these lives. So Delpho, I will definitely look at these and see which calls I can add up for you guys. All right, enough with me talking. Let's call another one. Let's get this thing signed. Ooh, this one's Chicago. Let's go. Chicago's hot. I'm pumped up now. I'm fired. All right, I'll keep saying up, so send a text message. Beth, how you doing? Let's go. Thank you for hopping on here. I'm slicker than a frog here. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, there's a southern saying, where's Jeff when I need him? Uh, oh, what is that saying? The southern saying, something like it's hotter than a frog splitting hair on a summer evening or something like that. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. Randy, what's up, man? South Carolina, huh? You get a Yes, hello. May I speak with Dorothy? Hey, Miss Dorothy. Good afternoon. My name is Caesar. Just calling about your property on Prospect Street, out in Wisconsin. Are you by any chance still looking to sell that property? Are you by any chance still looking to sell that property? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. I got you. I got you. Well, just to let you know, ma'am, I know you've gotten a lot of phone calls, got bombarded with a bunch of wahoos out there. I am an end buyer. I am the main decision maker. I don't have fake underwriting departments, and I don't, I will ask some questions about the property in order for me to make a well-informed decision. But I'm not gonna ask thousands of questions and then just pass you on to the next one. You know what I mean? Um, if you don't mind me asking, what do you think I should do? Should I just touch base with you maybe once a month, just a quick hello text so I can stay top of mind for you? And then when you're ready, just respond back to my text. Would that be okay with you? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, please add me to your contacts. Just to let you know, I'm an investor, so I do pay cash and I'll buy it as is. I can move as quickly as possible. I can also work with your timeline. That being said, I do provide speed and convenience. Obviously, the trade-off would be on the price. So, if it's something that you want to do in the future, and let me know. And if not, no problem at all. My text messages are pretty funny, by the way, and it'll just be once a month. Like I said, I just want to stay top of mind for you. My name is Caesar. Caesar, just like the pizza or the salad, whichever one you like. Absolutely. I completely understand, ma'am. And just like you, great minds think alike. You don't want to get lowballed. I don't want to get highballed either. So usually I look for a win-win situation where you're happy and it pencils in. At least I can keep the lights on, you know? All right, ma'am. You have a wonderful day now, okay? Thank you. All right, let me put her in long-term follow-up. Not ready yet. Call back. Not ready yet. Maybe in 6 months. We can rebuy or other properties for letting go with income. It's either cash 14 on discuss. I'll send you a text once a month as a quick hello, and no need to respond until you're ready to sell. Just saying top of mind so you know who to call when the time is right for you. Thanks. You know, I mean, let me make a snippet for this one because I do not. Actually, I do have a snippet for this one. All right. All right. JT, you couldn't hear the seller? Oh, maybe I was sharing the wrong screen. Um, my bad. But she couldn't sell for another 6 months, so I cut it short. How long is your inspection periods with the seller? The whole entirety of the contract. So if it's a 30-day close, it's 30 days. If it's 14 days, it's 14. I like to do quick 14-day closes, guys. I don't necessarily need to close in 14 days. I just need to find an end buyer within 14 days. Once I have an end buyer, if we need to extend, I will extend. Um, if we don't, then we close on the time frame that we discussed. Got to rip one more call. All right, let's do it. Getting me all fired up, JT. Let's go. Where is this suck? Ooh, Birmingham. Perfect. Let me know if you guys can hear. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. Phone is ringing. Can you guys hear that? I just want to make sure. Give me a thumb up or one if you're hearing it. You guys can hear that, right? All right, since you guys are not. Oh, you couldn't hear that? Wait, why not? That's weird. Hey, it's Willie. Willie, good afternoon. My name is Caesar, and just calling about your property out in Birmingham on 11th Court. Are you by any chance still looking to sell that property, sir? Oh, okay. Yeah. And by the way, just to let you know, I mean, the only reason I'm calling is I think you might have spoken with one of my referral partners. They mentioned that you were looking to sell. Is there anything that changed since a couple of days ago now, or? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Were you getting, if you don't mind me asking, were you getting a bunch of lowball offers? Is that why you changed your mind? I figured that. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're getting bombarded by a lot of folks, and just to let you know, I am the end buyer, and I'm also the main decision maker. I don't have a fake underwriting departments, and I don't pass you off to the next one. All I really need is like maybe 5, 10 minutes of your time, and if I can make if you and I can agree on a price, great. If not, no pressure on my end, man. I understand not every call's a deal. You know what I mean? Yeah. So for this property on 11th Court, I mean, how much are you looking to get for this? Gotcha. Okay. All right. I mean, do you want to maybe have a discussion with your wife on how much you guys would be willing to let go of this now instead of you doing all the renovation? Because once you do the renovation, then I'm definitely not going to be your buyer, right? Because I am a flipper, and I want to make sure that I'm the one that's adding the value. So if it's something where, hey, you guys can use the money now, and instead of you having to lift the hammer and then put in the capital and the energy into it. I'm your guy. But once you do the renovation, I'll be the first one to tell you to go talk to a realtor, not me, because then at that point I wouldn't be your best solution. You know what I mean? Yeah. Uh, yeah, absolutely. Do you mind if I call you back maybe in a couple of days or tomorrow just to see if we can get the conversation going? And if we do, great. If not, like I said, no pressure on my end. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Okay. I'll All right, I'll call you back on Monday, and man, I'll include you guys in my prayers. All right, I know I don't know you, but I always say I'm a human being first before an investor. So I'll give you a call next week, man. Have a great weekend. You too. Bye. Touch base next week. Funeral to go to this week. I'll talk to what about price. So guys, I actually want to. Prayer list is deep today. And by the way, guys, when I say that, man, I don't take it lightly. I do add them to my prayers. Um, So, question for you guys. No audio. How can you guys not hear that? I was sharing it. Huh. All right. So, Randy. All right. So, question for you guys. I would love to hear your opinion. So I asked him how much you're looking to get for it. He responded with, I don't know. My wife and I haven't decided yet. Right? And this is after him confirming with me that they've been getting lowball offers. That's why he's thinking of renovating himself first before selling. So I would love to hear from you guys, man. Drop it on the chat. Like, how would you have overcome that? Would you have continued the conversation, or would you have ended it like the way I did? I would love to know. Drop a one if you would have kept going. Drop a two if you would have ended it, and just give me like a brief explanation on why you would do one or the other. I would really love to hear you guys' opinion on this. Oh, speaking of that, I've got a JV partner, so let me put him on speaker. William, you're on live on YouTube, by the way. Getting some good news. Uh, So, question: when she says mortgage, what mortgage is she talking about? Okay, so perfect. So this would be a great training opportunity if you don't mind. Okay. So when she said that, how did you respond? Got it. Okay. So that was actually a pretty good response, right? So just room for improvement. You said a lot, or I would have just asked more questions. See, the thing is, everything you were saying is coming from you. I want it to come from them. So her boyfriend or her fiance was on the phone, right? Okay, so I would have asked, let's just say his name is John. I would have said, "Hey, John, hey man, I'm glad that you guys are doing this. That's obviously an option for you. Just curious if you don't mind me asking, when was the last time you did a full gut, right? Because then I want him to say, I've never done that. Oh, okay. So just curious, how much do you think you guys need to put into this, and then let him come up with a number? Oh, okay, 10,000. How do you figure? Okay, well, let me tell you how. I mean, I do this all the time. Let me tell you how much it's actually going to cost. So let's say you're right at 10,000. Let's say I'm right. it's 60,000. So I guess my question is, do you have the time, the capital, and the energy to put in anywhere between $10,000 to $60,000? And if they're gonna say yes, then the next question would have been, well, why haven't you done that yet? That's right. So what happened? Did you guys win the lottery? Did you guys win a lawsuit? Did you guys come up with the money all of a sudden? You get what I mean? So, and then by the way, what you didn't do anything wrong. This is just room for improvement. A lot of times, especially when we're new, including myself, we tend to talk more than taking a step back. This is when you actually control the conversation just by asking questions and let them speak so that they can hear themselves speak. And while they're speaking, they're actually processing what they're saying and they're visualizing what they're saying. See, when you responded with everything you said, it's not, they're not visualizing it because it's coming from you, right? But if they're saying it, if it's coming out of their mind, sorry, if it's coming out of their mouth, now they're visualizing. And so once they visualize going, holy shit, it's gonna cost us 60,000. Can we come up with 60,000? If this guy's right, can we come up with that? Right? That's what they're gonna be thinking, right? And then I'm gonna say, and let's assume for a second that it does go up to 60 and you guys can't afford it at that point. What are you gonna do then? Sell it? At that point, even if you sell it, it's still going to be about the same amount of price, maybe a little bit higher, but not a whole lot. Why? Because whoever's going to pick it up may not like what you've done to it. Okay. Yeah. So the only thing is, let's leave it alone for a few hours, and then let's see if we can salvage it. But I want you to think about what I told you so that you can come up with a strategy so that when you call, and let's talk first before you call, but let's strategize on it because I really don't think they're all of a sudden gonna come up with the money to put it all together. And you need to have them visualize that. Now, if they do and they have the money and the capital and the energy and the resource, then yeah, by all means, that's their right and that's their decision. But if they haven't really fully thought this through, we need to make sure that they have, and then at that point they can make a decision on it. Does that make sense, man? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just get this thing because, like I said, whatever we can get out of it, we can get out of it. I mean, you were at 18. I mean, if we need to come up to 2,000, then let's make it happen, or even 20. That still gives us 1,500 between the three of us. 500 is better than nothing. That's still over 10 leads. Yeah, but so when she says her mortgage is 2,800, she wants to make, what does that mean? No. The question is, what do you mean by that? That's it. You just have to ask, well, what do you mean by that? And then let her explain. Because then she could have given you the ammunition that you need to get it across the finish line. Because that came out of nowhere. Okay, so if it came out of nowhere, you need to really know what is the true meaning behind what she's saying. You know? So that's what it is. So that's what you need to figure out. All right, cool, man. All right, let's talk later. Just noodle on that for a couple of hours. And let's talk in a couple of hours and see if we can bring it home, okay? All right, cool. Bye. Guys, sorry about that. I was trying to put it next to my AirPods so you guys can hear, but apparently you guys couldn't hear that. All right. I need to text this guy something real fast. Oh, what time is it in Honolulu right now? Ooh, 8:33. Should we call Hawaii lead? What do you guys think? So guys, you couldn't hear the calls earlier? All right. It is pretty early in Hawaii, so I just sent the guy a text. Let's see what he says. Um, that being said, guys, I'd love to take a little pause here. Love to see if you guys have any questions, any remarks. I did ask you guys earlier, what would you guys have done? Would you have continued or would you have stopped? Let's see. What did Chris say? Not sure what the right number is, but you got a bunch of low offers. Just so don't waste your time. You want to accept for sure. Absolutely. I definitely could have gone that route, Chris. Great call on that one. Um, Now, definitely could have asked that. Probably should have asked that, so at least I have a number. But right now, based on the way he said it, it's going to be like a him and his wife decision kind of thing. So even if I asked that question, I still would have stopped the conversation. But yeah, great fucking call out. I should have asked that. Uh, I would have dug into it a bit more. What price they're looking to get, try to pry a number from them. Offering knows his number. Yep, absolutely. I agree with you. It's pretty much what Chris was saying. Uh, let's see. Oh yeah. Uh, let's see. All right. Actually, guys, I do have that 11 o'clock with speed to lead. And I don't want to get caught up where I'm in the middle of a phone call and I can't show up because I do need to show up on time. So I'm going to end today's session with this. Um, Guys, smash that like button. It does help your boy out. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support and for always watching. Um, Drop a comment in the comments below. Uh, Really, the main purpose of that, guys, is I would love for you guys to drop your key idea that you got from today. Just so in that way, when a new wholesaler comes across my channel in the future, they can take a look and use those key ideas and implement them on their next call to get their first deal. That would really help out a lot. As you all know, the channel is all about growing together and inspiring each other. So drop your key ideas in the comments. That would be great. I'd really appreciate it. I'm sure new wholesalers like yourself will appreciate that in the future as well. Let's pay it forward, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time, speed and volume, guys. Speed and volume. That's what it's all about. Let's go.